Good morning, everybody. Uh, I just want to come on here and say, like, you don't notice as long as YouTube has been around, notice how these content creators will put stuff in their like these photoshopped images on their to promote their content. A lot of it is like false advertisement stuff like that, and for marketing and uh, it's pretty obvious. Like if you see that, it should come to no surprise. It should come to your brain as a hint that okay, that's very strange and odd. Well, the bowling alley is notorious for that. Like every video I've seen is like he does that. Like he'll even have special guests on there just to throw you off, but he's really like taking their money and having them donate. Like it's pretty messed up. Like he's the scammers. He's the scammer of all scammers. Like on this platform. Like he is a professional liar, and he can easily manipulate you. He's easily uh, very easily to convince you. He's very smart when it comes to being a con artist or a con man, however you want to call him. He's a crook, and he likes to talk bad about Donald Trump, but yet he acts just like Donald Trump. So, and the fact that he could sit there and have the nerve to hate on somebody or somebody else for their flaws, that in fact he has the same flaws as him. He does the exact same thing that all these other crooks are doing, except for that people are just not waking up to it. There's a lot of people that already have, but I'm just waiting for his co-host Bob Hazelwood just to think, oh my God, something ain't right here. This mofo is actually taking my money, isn't he? Well, he will. And the fact that he's got friends in the business who encourage that kind of behavior is sickening as well. Like they should probably be investigated too. Like, because if they're encouraging this behavior, then they're just as guilty as he is and his son. Catbox. Oh, by the way, Jim Cornette gave him that name. By the way, uh, there's a lot of things you don't know about them. I'm not going to say on here because it really incriminate them. But pretty sure they're doing a pretty good job at doing that themselves right now. They're already incriminating themselves by doing that podcast, by doing that show, by him being on doing that show is already incriminating enough. So the more that he takes people's money, the more time he's going to get added on to his sentence. Just saying, like, the more you scam people, like, more people coming forward, coming out and say, yeah, he did this, did that. Oh boy, he's going to have it rough in there. Like, the fat boys are always the victims up in prison, from what I hear. Like they're always the victims of bullying. I mean, the fact that he's in his 60s, oh, like, oh, look at the fat old man over there, look, chowing down on his clam chowder, his bologna sandwich. Oh, let's go over there and let's just pop him inside the head a little bit. Let's take his food. Let's throw it across the room. Hell, even know some of the guards might have a heyday with him. But anyway, just saying that people actually do hate him. Like other wrestlers have came forward on Twitter, like, and have said things about him. So if you haven't been scammed by Bolin and you never worked for OVW, I'm not going to say who that was, but yeah, if you haven't, if you don't know Bolin, then you have, if you haven't, then you haven't been scammed by him if you don't know him. Well, unless you've been on his podcast, but if you've never, like, if you need to get in contact with people who actually worked at OVW, like wrestlers who are like have been swept under the rug, who have never made it to the big leagues in the WWE. You need to ask them, like, hey, did Bolin ever scam you with tickets or anything like that? Did he ever like make promises and then give it and then like give you such and such, and then you go and try to pay for it. It turns out to be it's not real, or like lottery ticket, anything like that, and they're gonna be like, as a matter of fact, yeah, okay, well, there's more. That's another witness. You're willing to come to court testify to this? I said, of course. And another thing is, like, wrestlers who don't like Kenny will probably come forward and say, hey, yeah, it's Kenny Bolin. If you see this, if I was you, I'd stop while you're ahead, because you're getting found out, and you just, I know Bolin will see this. You need to just stop, quit your show, cancel, delete your YouTube channel, delete it, period, forever. Don't get off this platform, because you're digging yourself a deeper hole the more you do your show. One of these days you're gonna get a knock on the door, and it's not gonna be one of your buddies from the neighborhood. Okay? Have a good day.